Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to do some meal prep and ingredient prep, and I'm going to show you some smoothie recipes as well. So I hope you guys enjoy these videos, and if you do, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps out my channel. And if you guys want to see more like this, consider subscribing. It is free. And let's get right into this. If you like a really nice organized fridge, this is for you. So first thing that I'm going to put in here to get it going is chicken. So this is 2.5 pounds of chicken. I'm using chicken tenderloins. You can use chicken breasts. I just want to get some shredded chicken going. So I think the easiest, fastest way is to do it in an Instant Pot. I'm making it super plain and simple, so you could do 1 cup of water or 1 cup of chicken broth, whatever you want to cook it with. But I am going to have Ollie have some of this, Jaden, so I'm not adding any salt because I am going to make a chicken salad out of it. So you choose what you want to add. This is just as simple as it gets. So here it is, as simple as can be. There is a little guy getting into trouble as always, playing with some almond extract. But we're going to put this on high pressure. And I'm going to be doing it for 10 minutes, and then there'll be a natural release for 5 minutes. And have the valve closed. After the 10 minutes is up, you're going to let it naturally release for 5 minutes, and then you're going to put it onto venting. But be careful when you do so. Get a wooden spoon or something and just... So here I'm just getting a pot of water ready so I can put some string beans and get those cooking. So that's what I'm doing, and then I am taking out some oatmeal muffin bites out of the freezer so they can melt. And onto chia seed pudding, I am doing 3 cups of oat milk here, and then 3/4 cup of chia seeds. It really depends how thick or thin you want it, but I find that this is the best ratio for me. And of course, you're gonna wanna make sure to really mix it in there, and you can totally add in some spices. I like cardamom and some cinnamon. And then you're going to shake, shake, shake until it's all mixed. So the string beans are all ready and cooked, so I'm just putting them in our favorite Tupperware. This is the Rubbermaid Brilliance. And then placing some eggs. I'm making some hard-boiled eggs because it's super easy to put into a salad, and also Jaden likes to snack on them, so I like to make those. And then just really prepping the fruit here and cleaning it. I love putting it into our fridge over here so there's easy access to them. And then cutting up this pineapple, because if I don't cut it, it's gonna go bad. I honestly love pineapple and watermelon and cantaloupe. I just hate cutting it. I don't know if anyone can relate, but it is what it is. But once you get it cut and, in bite-sized pieces, it is so easy to snack on, and I highly recommend. So now I'm moving on to watermelon, and this is a mini one, and I love when it's ripe, sweet, and fresh. I hate when you get a bad watermelon, and I love this fruit. It's my favorite, to be honest. I do like the bigger ones in general. I just feel like they're juicier. I don't know if anyone thinks the same thing, but this one was really good. So I was super happy about that, and I'm just cutting it up as well into the same container I did for the pineapple, so it's just easy to get out of the fridge and to snack on. And then for the rest of the watermelon, because I like to cut it fresh and not leave it sitting in for too long, I'm just covering it up. And then moving on to broccoli. This was actually from last week, and it actually kept up really good, so I'm cooking it before it goes bad as well. So I'm steaming the broccoli.
Guys, apparently I don't know how to cook the perfect hard-boiled eggs. This is my weakness. Send all your perfect hard-boiled egg recipes, timing. I don't know. I followed a recipe. It shouldn't be that hard. Why did I fail? No idea. Never again am I doing that. I might even buy like one of those like instant egg cooker things. Who knows? I will keep you guys updated because I'm just so frustrated after peeling that for like an hour and half of them are gone.
So now we're gonna move on to something way easier that I cannot mess up. This is romaine salad, and I'm just cutting it up into small sections. I do like to keep it in one of these containers. It keeps it nice and fresh for the whole entire week, and it's just so much easier to grab and add into your meals. If you're making, some pasta, grab a side of romaine for some crunchiness and for those extra greens, or just, have an easier time making a salad and not having any excuse of why you shouldn't eat it. Then I just rinsed the asparagus and put it into this container to keep it fresh as well. And then moving on to peeling some zucchini, some cucumber, and some carrots. And I'm actually just preparing this for the next day so I can juice it. I just have a lot, one from the garden and things like that, but just also a lot that are gonna go bad soon if I don't use them, so I decided to juice. You can totally also cut up some cucumber for salads. You can also use some zucchini for your eggs in the morning, and you can also cut up some carrots or grate them for salad or just to add them to a nice dinner. Honestly, the whole idea about eating healthy, I feel, is so simple. It's really about preparing the ingredients and the produce and everything that is easy to reach and in your fridge, and it's there for you already. So you don't have to think about what to eat either. And I find this really helps me throughout the week as well, whether I'm going to cook some dinners with the produce that I cut up and make, one sheet pan dinners or one pot meals. It's just so easy. It doesn't get any easier than that. And then I am just putting this stuff in this container because, again, like I said, I am juicing it. So I like to prepare a big one and just juice away whatever I can. And I even freeze juices sometimes, which isn't always recommended because it doesn't keep all the vitamins in there. They kind of die out just a little bit, but it's better than having a juice that has a little bit less nutrients in it than not having a juice at all. So do what you guys can. I really encourage you to start somewhere and just start with one thing and then maybe add one more thing weekly and see where it takes you. The broccoli is all done steaming, so I'm transferring this over into our containers. Once again, I love using this for my fridge organization because you can see through everything. The containers are clear, so I'll link them down below for you guys. And I am now prepping some fruits for my juices because not only do I put vegetables in my juice, but you do need a little bit of sweetness. So I am doing some apples here, and I'm just kind of using a variety of whatever we have in the fridge. So we love gala apples as well as Honey Crisp, and then the green ones. I forget what the green ones are called, but they have a nice, more like fresh, sour taste and not as sweet as red ones. So Granny Smith, that's what they're called. And then I'm doing some oranges. Oranges are so great in juicing, great and rich in vitamin C. And I think it's such a great time to add oranges into your diet for that vitamin C. But I also just want to say, I think it's super important to eat things that are in season. It's what our body, I guess, should have the most of, and there's a whole reason why it's in season. So I think choosing fruits and vegetables that are in season really help nourish our body. And then, the seasons change and we get to taste and try and, get different nutrients into our body. And I think it's meant to be that way. I'm not saying I'm perfect at this in any way, shape, or form. I try to do what's best. And you guys know I love to garden. So some of these things are from my garden and I love that I'm able to do that. But things that are in season as well are also cheaper and on sale in the grocery store, so take that to your advantage. So now I'm chopping up some peppers. You guys know I love to do this, get it ready for cooking, get it ready for salads as well. And this is something that I do weekly, and I have showed this many times in all of my meal prep videos. So again, I encourage you to just try with the most simple thing and see if it works for you. So now I'm moving on to mushrooms. If you guys don't like mushrooms, you're missing out. It took me a while to like them, honestly, but it really depends how I cook them. This chopper thing is an absolute lifesaver, so I will share it with you guys down below. Like, you need to have this in your life. I think it's only $30 and it is amazing. It saves so much time and effort. This is great for cooking. The mushrooms are for your eggs in the morning, as well as, on avocado toast. Have you guys tried mushrooms on avocado toast? If not, you totally should, and then you'll thank me later. Here I'm just using a big mason jar, and I'm using some of that cut up zucchini and the cut up peppers, the yellow, orange, and the red ones, and some mushroom to make a mix for myself for when I cook eggs in the morning so I can have a side of veggies.
So now I'm going to be prepping my smoothies. I am doing this for the first time. I actually tested it out to see if it would be good if I froze them, because I feel like even though I prep the ingredients and freeze them, I don't actually use them. So I'm going to be putting them in glass bottles and freezing them that way. Here is my ultimate favorite smoothie recipe. If you guys want the recipe, I will leave down the link below for you guys. It is a free smoothie guide on 5 things you should be adding into your smoothie along with that exact recipe. So again, I'll link it down below, and then I'm going to prep 2 other smoothies.
So I'm going to start off with a berry type of smoothie. So I'm cutting up some strawberries here, and you can cut up as many as you want depending on how many smoothies you want to make. I'm going to be making like 2 of each technically. And I'm adding some cottage cheese here. This just adds some creaminess as well as some extra protein. I feel like I'm known for adding the most random stuff in smoothies, but trust me on it. And then I'm adding some hemp seeds for some extra fats and some frozen blueberries. Then for my second one, I'm adding some spinach, some cherries, and then I'm going to be adding a vegan protein powder by Orgain, one of my favorites, in chocolate. Cherries and chocolate taste so good. And then adding bananas, frozen ones, for that extra creamy goodness. And then on top of it, some flax meal. So these are the 3 smoothies: berry, chocolate, and the green smoothie. So I'm now going to mix them all up. And then I'm going to pour them into these cute little glass bottles, which I found on Amazon. You don't want to fill them all the way up to the top. You need some space for it because when it freezes, it expands. So just up to that spot. Only one has cracked so far out of like 12 that I have. So again, you guys choose what you want to do. You could totally freeze it in something else, but I'm just sharing with you guys what works. So I'm just going to blend up the rest of these and show you what they turn out to be.
Want to show everyone if you like the smoothie? Oh. What do we think? Want some more? Kid approved.
So now I have 7 smoothies ready. These are all going to go into the freezer. And the night before, I just take one out and I put it into the fridge so it's ready to go in the morning. So I am taking out the shredded chicken now. Well, it's not shredded yet. We have to shred it, but it's very easy to shred. I use my fingers because it's so much easier to do, but you can also actually use like a mixer, a handheld mixer, which makes it super fast. And now I'm adding some Greek yogurt here, so nice protein, and I'm doing I think 3/4 of a cup. This is a recipe by Annie Jeffrey on YouTube here, and then I'm adding in some garlic powder and also some turmeric powder, which I feel like I would have skipped the turmeric. I just didn't love that part. Neither did my husband. I also felt it was a little bit too dry, so I wish I put maybe some like mayo. I'm adding Dijon mustard here, 2 tablespoons. And then I loved the cranberries, so a cup of dried cranberries here, which added a nice different texture, and then mix this all up. So what I would have changed here is probably add like a spoonful of mayo, and then maybe a little less turmeric, and then lastly just adding some avocado here for some extra fats. I feel like this is also great to add at the time of eating because the avocado does brown a little bit as it sits in the fridge if you are going to prep this for the week. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video and got inspired to do some meal prep for yourself. It starts any day of the week. Don't tell yourself that it's going to start on Sunday or Monday, which is Meal Prep Monday. Start today. Do something for yourself. Nourish your body with whole foods and enjoy your foods. Have a good relationship with food in general. I see so many people have such a bad relationship. And the one thing I hope to teach my son Jaden is to just love all types of food and not limit himself on things he can and cannot eat, and just really find a balance when it comes to eating. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you want to see more videos like this, and subscribe to my channel for more. Other than that, have a beautiful day and happy eating. See you guys next time.